Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a collab video, and I'm collabing with my friend here on YouTube, and her name is Rachael. I will leave her channel listed down below and her video down below. Today we are going to be collabing, and we're just going to be basically speaking about our low buys. I think Rachael is going to do it till the end of the year, and I'm going to do it till the end of the year as well. We both have different rules for our low buy, which makes it so exciting because she didn't tell me hers and I didn't tell her mine. But I know we have different makeup collections, but somewhat the same, so I know that our rules are going to be way different. I probably should have gone a lot harder on myself than what I am doing right now, but you know what, don't go judging me, okay? So before we get into the video, let me just speak about Rachael. So me and Rachael met on YouTube. Obviously we did not meet in person, but we met on YouTube and we became friends like instantly, and we supported each other's videos and Instagram pages and all of that, and we actually text a lot. Like, for someone who I met off YouTube, we definitely text a whole bunch. She is a mom, so she has 3 children as well, and I have 3 children, so we can definitely relate to each other a bunch. We can also relate to each other because of the fact that we both got into makeup later on, like after we had children, and we was going through our postpartum little hormone situation, so we decided to get into makeup. And we also love makeup, and we shop too much, and we're not supposed to, but you know what, it is what it is. So there's a lot of things that me and her can relate to, which I find exciting. We also kind of have different personalities, which makes it real interesting because she's more calm and the sweet voice, and I'm more loud and just a little bit crazy. Now I do get a little bit more crazy when we voice note each other and when we're like texting, but nothing too much. I feel like sometimes you can't see it through my videos. It's nice to be able to talk to somebody that is calming and sweet and is always so nice. I guess because I'm from New York and Brooklyn on top of that, so there's not a lot of nice people here. As a small creator on YouTube, the best thing you can possibly do is become friends with other small creators, and I'm so glad that I'm able to add Rachael to my friends list. I have definitely met a ton of supportive people that have became truly my friends, and like I wish we all lived around each other so we could all hang out, but unfortunately we all live in different places, so that's not possible. But it's just so glad to have someone that I can speak to, especially because she fully understands where I'm coming from when it comes to makeup purchases and mommy duties and everything else. So I would love it if you go and check out her channel. She is a small creator like me, like many of you watching, so definitely go show her support. Don't be scared. I'm pretty sure she will support your videos as well, and she's really so sweet. So I will leave her channel down below and her Instagram down below. I'm telling you, she's not going to bite you. She's really sweet. She does a bunch of videos, depotting videos. She does makeup on her wish list type videos, Ulta purchases. She does reviews as much as she can, but she has like a bunch of different things on her channel, so definitely go check her out. I'm gonna stop rambling. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I have been stuck in this intro for so long, and I'm gonna be tired because my kids are gonna wake up at the crack of dawn tomorrow. So let's get it started. So here are the list of items that I am not able to buy. So I am not able to buy any skincare items. I have skincare items backed up. I do get a lot of skincare in BoxyCharm and Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I will be keeping those subscriptions, so those items will still be coming in. But as for me going out and buying any skincare, I am not allowed to buy any skincare items. I'm also not allowed to buy any eyeliner or lip liners, which this is why I say I'm kind of cheating, just because I don't buy those anyway. I get lip liners in BoxyCharm or Ipsy randomly, which I never even use, and I get a lot of eyeliners in Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. So kind of cheating, but it's okay. I'm also not able to buy any more concealers until I only have 2 left. So I have a bunch that are closed and I have a bunch that are open. When I do my makeup inventory, you will definitely see how much I have, but for right now, I don't know. I have no idea. So I am not allowed to buy any more concealers until I only have 2 left. And then I could go check out a new concealer. I am also not allowed to buy any mascaras. I do not need mascaras. I have so much mascaras backed up. And I don't even wear it like that because sometimes I don't wear makeup. So I'm not allowed to buy any mascaras. And to be honest with you, I don't buy them anyway. It doesn't excite me anymore. But another cheating item. I am also not allowed to buy any face powders. That includes pressed powders, loose powders, blotting powders, whatever it is. I have way too many powders as is, and I have dry skin. So I use these matte loose powders, and then my skin looks like alligator skin, and then I'm sitting here complaining on why my foundation doesn't look well. I need to stop. I need to stop with the powders. I'm obviously not decluttering any, so I need to stop purchasing them. So I am not allowed to buy any powders. I'm also not allowed to buy any lipsticks. My lipstick collection is insane, and as you can see, I always go for the same lipsticks. There's like 2 drawers behind me in this little storage thing that has a bunch of lipsticks, and I never use them. They're basically brand new, rotting away. That's all. So I am not allowed to buy any lipsticks. I'm also not allowed to buy any nail polishes. So for most of my time, I'm looking like this. I have been buying fake nails to put them on, and I have been wearing those a lot more, but most of the time I'm walking around with naked nails. So what is the point of me buying nail polishes? I have no idea. So I'm not allowed to buy any nail polishes anyway for the rest of the year. That's it. Bada bing, bada boom. I am also not allowed to buy any setting sprays. So I have a bunch of setting sprays waiting for me to use up, and I barely even use setting spray because sometimes when I do my makeup, I spray my face. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I don't wear makeup. So I don't go through setting sprays as much as what everyone else would. Hopefully I finish one this month, but you never know. And I do have a bunch. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Look for it in my makeup inventory. The next thing I am not able to purchase is any body care items like body creams. I have a ton of them. Body creams and body sprays in my closet waiting to be used because they smell good, and you know what, they're still brand new, just wasting away, and I barely even moisturize my skin. It's such a bad habit, which is why my skin is so dry. So I am not going to buy any body care items. No lotions, no creams, no deep moisturizers, no sprays, no nothing. For bronzers, I am not allowed to buy any more bronzers. I have way too much bronzers, and I always go for the same bronzer. And I also have the 2 Benefit cheek palettes that come with bronzers and the highlighter and the blushes in it. So I don't need any more bronzers. Now, when it comes to blush, the only thing I am going to allow myself to purchase, if I do not talk myself out of it, is the new Natasha blush palette. And that is mainly because I'm going to hint to Ivan that I want it for Valentine's Day, and hopefully he'll get it for me for a gift. But other than that, I am not going to purchase any more blushes because I have too much and I don't even use them like that. Like, I lightly dab them. That's it. The next thing I'm not able to purchase is primers. I have way too much primers. I think I have about 30 something primers. Some of them are open, some of them are closed. There's way too much primers. I don't need to try any primers anymore. I have hydrating primers and mattifying primers, which I don't even like. I don't know why. Moisturizing primers and pore filling primers, luminous primers, banana primers. I have way too much primers, so I am not allowed to buy any more primers. If a primer does come in a BoxyCharm or Ipsy, I will bring it into my collection. I will try to see if I can put it in a giveaway, but if I really want to keep it, then hey, it is what it is. I'm not really including that makeup in anything. But for me to go out and purchase it, I am not allowed to do it. For the month of January, I bought 4 primers. 4 primers. And somehow I thought it was okay because it was drugstore primers. And honestly, it's not. Now for the hard parts. The last 2 items in my collection I saved for the last because I know that it was going to be hard. Highlighters. Highlighters, highlighters, highlighters. As much as I want to say I'm not allowed to buy it for the rest of the year because I have way too much, I don't want to set myself up to fail. So I am only allowed to buy 5 highlighters this year with my money. Only 5. Now I don't know which highlighters because honestly at this point, No highlighters interest me. I haven't even been really looking at highlighters. And of course, I will keep track of what my purchases are, and that way you can see if I do buy any highlighters. But I'm only allowed to buy 5. So 5 for the whole year, it's pretty good. I mean, I think I bought one in January, or whatever. So 5 is pretty good. If a highlighter palette comes out that I really like, I'm only allowed to buy 1 highlighter palette. No, let's make it 2. Make it 2. Now, one thing that I do have to do when it comes to buying those 2 highlighter palettes and then the 5 single highlighters is I have to debate and see if I really want it. And the only way I can buy it is if I start to use up highlighters in my collection. Not use up like finish, but I have to use 5 brand new highlighters first before I will add another highlighter in my collection. So if I want to add 1 new highlighter to my collection, I have to make sure that I use 5 different highlighters. Hopefully ones that have not been used, but hopefully as the year goes on, they will be used. So I have to use 5 different highlighters first before I can justify bringing it into my collection. I'm not saying finish it because that will probably never happen, but to at least start to switch them up and use them and all of that, which will happen with my weekly Shop My Stashes. Now, the hardest one of all, eyeshadow palettes. This is where you all will be disappointed in me. I am not going to put a number on how many eyeshadow palettes I can purchase for the rest of the year. I do get eyeshadow palettes in Ipsy and in BoxyCharm and all that stuff. So of course I will be having eyeshadow palettes come in. My only rules for when it comes to buying eyeshadow palettes is to try to wait at least a month after release to purchase it, to really be able to justify, do I really want it? So there have been so many palettes that have came out where I say, ooh, I want it, but I still didn't even jump on a bandwagon. Like for example, the ABHM Reezy new palette that came out, I didn't jump and buy it, which I'm happy I didn't, because I actually just won it in a giveaway. So and the person I won it from a giveaway, she does have a YouTube channel as well, so I will leave her link down below because you can show her support as well. So for eyeshadow palettes, that's just my only rule. I'm not going to limit like 1 a month or how much I can purchase. I just have to make sure that I really truly want it, and it's not just like an impulse buy. Of course, I will write any purchases down, and I will let you know what I do buy and what I don't buy each single month, because that's going to be something new on my channel that I'm going to do this year. But that is basically it for my no-buy rules. I know that most of you might be disappointed because of the highlighters and the eyeshadow palettes. The eyeshadow palettes is one that I know for a fact that I could say I'm not going to buy anymore, because I have about like 250. Maybe more, I don't know. So I know that I could have said I'm not going to buy anymore. But why say I'm not going to buy anymore, and then if I do buy, I'm going to possibly have people in my comment like, oh, you say you're not going to buy anymore. You say you're not going to buy anymore. So I don't want to deprive myself for buying eyeshadow palettes, so I'm just not going to do that to myself. I'm just going to make sure I give myself enough time to really justify the fact that I want to purchase it, and to see how I'm going to use it, if I'm really going to use it, and all of that. So that is it for my low buy details. And I know most of the things was like, no, I'm not buying, I'm not allowed to buy it. But it's still a low buy because I'm still going to purchase other things. Maybe. But I'm going to try my hardest to at least go without purchasing for as long as I can, especially because I really don't need anything. And like I said, everything I purchase will be shown every single month, and that is that. So don't forget to go check out Rachael's channel. Let me know what you think about my low buy. Do you think I could have went a little bit more harder on myself? Do you think I did pretty well? I mean, I'm basically not buying anything but the 2 things that I truly love anyway. So at least I'm not buying the 2 things I truly love plus everything else. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you think. If you are on the low buy, let me know. And if you have a channel, also let me know so I can support you on your low buy. If you have any videos on it, what are you allowed to purchase for your little low buy or no buy or whatever it is? Don't forget to check out Rachael's channel. Show her love. You won't regret it. And thank you so much, Rachael, for collabing with me, because this was your idea, and I'm just so glad that you was able to think of me as a person to collab with. So that is it. That is going to go ahead and complete this video. I'm going to end this video with a thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, and I really hope to see you in my next one. Bye.